Guys, this is the new plugin from Neo DSP. It's the Tone King Imperial MKII. It's a plugin made especially for clean tones, and I think especially for Fender style guitars. Today I'm using this Squier. This is the new Squier 2022 lineup in gold edition. I've not yet reviewed this guitar, but I will do soon, so please stay tuned. Before jumping into the review, please consider to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, let me know what you think about. I've also an Instagram channel where I post unboxing photos of the goodies that I've received before they will be published here on YouTube. And if you want to support more this channel, I have a Buy Me a Coffee page where basically you can get really great benefits. For example, 3 presets that I show you in this video with 3 custom impulse responses will be for free if you are a member of Buy Me a Coffee page. You have the link in the description. So let's start. Let's see the overview. So you can start with one pedal, really simple. And then you have the 3 different stone boxes, a compressor, an overdrive 1 and overdrive 2. Overdrive 1 and overdrive 2 are really different. The voices are different. The overdrive 1, I think it's more on the fuzzy style, so more like an overdrive. Instead, the overdrive 2 is more like a distortion, more on the focus on the high frequencies. Then you have amplifier. You have only one amplifier. It's a combo. You have 2 channels. The lead channel is more for solos, while the rev channel is more for clean up to crunchy tone. Okay, you can also get crunchy tone. Then you have a reverb. This reverb is, I think, a spring reverb, so it's mono, and I'm using this reverb in these presets that you can get for free. Then you have also a tremolo. I really like. Then you have also the cab section. Of course, it's a combo. There is the visualization only of 1 speaker, but you can use up to 2 different microphones. And in this way, I'm using an impulse responses. This is from the David Laboga Vintage 30 pack. You have the link in the description of the pack if you are interested. With the Roswell Mini, it's the K47 in position 1, so in the center. Talking about the stock different microphone, there is some addition. So there is the Shure SM57, the Sennheiser, Neumann, AKG, Neumann, Royer Labs, and Beyer Dynamics. Okay, and then you have the overall equalization, post of the amplifier, and of course the effects, chorus, delay, and reverb. I really like the chorus effects because it's stereo, and I appreciate that it's stereo effect. The delay, in my opinion, it's digital, normal delay, nothing crazy. And the reverb it's okay, but could be better. I think you can get really great short room. Maybe without the delay and without the tremolo, you can listen better. This is really short. I like it. You can increase the decay. But when you increase the decay, I think there is too much mid-focus, and I prefer to have maybe a post-equalization on the reverb, or maybe some more tweak on the reverb to shape more my tone. But it's okay. Today I want to show you 3 different presets that I made for this specific plugin, because these three presets will show really better the plugin. So this is the first that will be clean, and there is no any overdrive, but I can show you the compressor. Then I have a crunch that I use a different kind of channel, and then I use the lead with different overdrive. So I can show you the potential of this plugin. So this is the clean tone, maybe with my original clean tone. I'm using the compressor. As you can listen, the compressor is wonderful. You have the amount of the compressor, the volume output, the blend, so you can use different compressor of the signal with the signal without any compression. And you have also the fast and slow switch. I think that the fast and slow sounds pretty good, works very, very well. I can show you the fast. You can see here these points, basically is the meter. It's really fast. And with slow, as you can see, it's slower in the attack, but it's faster in the release. I prefer to have fast attack and fast release to have the squeezy sound, but in this way I cannot have the fast release and fast attack. So I can have a really fast squeeze effect only at the beginning, because after the release it's too slow. Then I'm using the rhythm channel with almost half volume, like 4 of 10. I can show you also the reverb here on the channel. So the reverb here is a spring reverb. As you can listen, it's in mono, maybe without a tremolo. Then of course we have the cabinet section. You can use your impulse response or stock cabinets. You can also see the back of the combo with this icon basically. And here you have some toggle switch, the power on, mode operate, that you can of course assign all the kind of switches, parameter, knobs you can assign to your MIDI foot switch, for example, and control everything, basically everything you want. So this is the attenuation. You can attenuate with this knob, but of course the volume will be always the same because there is a compensation inside. But with the attenuation on, there will be more bass. The sound will be richer of bass, but you will lose some high frequencies. And for this reason, there is this toggle switch. This is the high frequencies compensation, I think, not compressor, but compensation. And as you can listen, attenuation at 0, attenuation at maximum, more bass without attenuation, with attenuation, the sound is darker. So with this HF compensation, you have again, so it's a recovery for the high frequency. Let's listen the differences. this way you get more bass and you have also the recovery of the high frequencies. I think that the sound will be, of course, fuller, but I think that with the compensation will be added too much high frequencies, I think. But I really appreciate this feature, really great. You can also bypass the rhythm chain, as you can listen. Okay, now let me show you the crunch preset. Here it is. This is the crunch preset, and I used, of course, the compressor because it's not a crazy crunch. Okay, wonderful. And I'm using the distortion from this amplifier because, as you can see, there is no any overdrive in action. So I'm using the distortion of the rhythm channel, so the clean channel, thanks to the volume, because this channel is really, really dynamic. As you can listen, really clean. I really like this amplifier. Then I'm using my impulse responses is from David Laboga Tight series. Basically it's that, I don't know if you can see, it's that cabinet with the Mamzer 30 speaker with the Ribbon R1 microphone in front of. Wonderful. And then I'm using, of course, some equalization to cut some bass from the impulse responses. And of course, I'm using the reverb, very long, only to have a background. Let me show you now the Mad Lead preset. Now I used not the compressor, but both the two overdrive, because now, as you can see, I'm not using the drive from the overdrive one, because I'm using this overdrive only like a boost, like a clean boost. As you can see, there is all the treble and just a bit the level. So I'm pushing this second overdrive, and I'm using basically all this overdrive with lots of treble. If you can see my amplifier, I'm using now the lead channel, as you can see the toggle switch here, but very, very low volume, because I don't want the distortion from the amplifier, but distortion only from the different overdrive. Closed tone just a bit, all the way mid bites. This is a great feature. You can push the saturation to the mid. So for solos it's wonderful, because otherwise without this knob, the sound is richer. So let me show you now only the second overdrive, so the sound. So I think this overdrive is more towards the distortion, but more towards the high frequencies. And I can show you now the difference between the two overdrive. This is the overdrive 1. Of course, I'm only pushing the amplifier, but listen with the overdrive at maximum. I think the sound is more towards the fuzzy tone. So I prefer to use this like a clean boost, in this way. So only the overdrive 2. With the overdrive 1 like a boost. So this plugin is not only for clean tone. You can really experiment with this plugin, also getting more sophisticated solos. I think the basic sound is really like the 60s and 70s clean tones, and also the concept to have an amplifier which is basically a clean amplifier, and then use your giant pedal board to work with your amplifier. I think it's like a really vintage style. So nowadays you use a tube amplifier with the lead channel to have the great bottom, the great tightness. It's completely different, the concept here. You have a great clean amplifier. You can push also the preamp of this amplifier to get a really pleasant crunchy tone, but you can use overdrive in front of to get a whole different sound. I really appreciate this plugin. I think it's a great plugin that works better with Strat style guitars, so guitars with single coil pickups. You have the link in the description also of this guitar that I'll review soon. So you have the link in the description of this plugin. You can try for 14 days. Leave a comment below, let me know what you think about, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!